Hello everybody, I am GojiGawa20 here doing a review, and finally the Stunticon journey is over, and it's now for Breakdown from Transformers Legacy Evolution. It doesn't say Evolution because they're trying to go, matching with the Legacy Stunticons, which I do respect that a lot. So this is not really Evolution, really, but it's part of the wave, so whatever. But here we have Breakdown, and he is 4 out of 5, which is the last one, really. We have Breakdown's packaging right here. Looking really, really cool so far. Even though I'm not really excited for this one because, we molded Wild Rider, and you know how everyone feels about that. But maybe we better open them. We'll see. But there you go. Plastic-free packaging, except tape and glue. Sure, why not? But packaging is pretty nice. Scan if you want to. So let's open them up, shall we? And here we have Breakdown out of his packaging, and oh, I don't know why I put Sideswipe there. Oh, that's right. I want to show you what was a Lamborghini and not a Lamborghini, in a way. As you can see, they look, totally different, right? Except for the front here, they look almost identical, like a Lamborghini. Which is good, except he's missing spoilers. But the front, though, it's Wild Rider. So, what the hell happened here? I do not know, but this is Lamborghini. This is Lamborghini. This is not a Lamborghini. Okay, with that side, though, the details, they're not that great. I mean, they're okay, but it's just... It looks good if you look at the distance, but look at the far, and there it goes. Especially that it's supposed to be a Lamborghini, and it's not. I don't understand what happened here. I really don't. But the paint and the colors are good, though, I would say. Nice kind of logo. Blues. I'll get to this in a bit, hopefully soon. Yeah, I did this, but I'll get to that eventually. And weapon store's right there. So yeah, we'll get to this in the future, too. And... this as well. But overall, vehicle mode, it's a mess. It's supposed to be Lamborghini, and it's not. Especially compared to its older counterpart, the Combiner Wars Breakdown. And camera doesn't look that bad, the white, but man, it's kind of yellowed a little bit because off-white. It's off-white, but it's seen better days. But you see right here, this may be miles better, but this one has the right vehicle mode. Even though it's different and stylized, this is the right vehicle mode. What the hell? Sorry, I'm not speechless. Like, why? Why? Anyways, for a final comparison, in a way, actually before we do that, I'll show you this. Yeah, like I said, vehicle, they're both identical. Except for the front or the back here. The back is totally different. So that's interesting. But that's all I want to show you. Like, they're both identical. And there's a lot of reviews out there that show these two together. But now we can just see how they look with the rest of the Stunticons. And I will not lie. This looks great. Finally, the Stunticons are finished. I am done with this journey. If anything, I'm hoping to upgrade him to look better, hopefully, but we'll see in due time. But there you go! Since this is the same mold, I don't really have to show transformation, so we'll skip it, but I will say this though, what you want to do first is disconnect this. Just make sure, there you go, gun off, and this. Yeah, you have to disconnect this. This is accessory. Why? Why was this an accessory? Why couldn't it be like a separate piece like Wheeljack? I mean, well, just why? Whatever. Let's get to a transformation. Well, off screen really. One thing I could say that's great about Breakdown is his head sculpt. This head sculpt, the flash on here, it looks phenomenal. So much like, almost like the G1 Breakdown. Even though his head was always this simple, in my opinion at least. But the head is fantastic, the chest is fantastic, some paint here and there doesn't work there, but everything else is great. Like here, it's just It looks great. Everything else, though, it's Wild Rider. He's just the Wild Rider repaint / remold. Yeah, that still kind of irks me a little bit. Except for this part here. Like, they really, you know, like I said in the vehicle mode, they really did do a good job here. For what they could do. Whatever. And I'll keep it short. If it looks weird like this, I'll admit I did this. Because, long story short, when I first time connected Menasor, it was stuck. And when I took it out finally, I used rubbing alcohol. And I did kind of use a blade to shave off a bit. And I went to some other areas. But I'll just use it with a Sharpie, maybe. Anything else. But, point is, Hasbro, don't do this again. With the thick paint and the clip, whatever these are called. Do not do that. Otherwise, you will have us break your figures. I'm sorry. I'm just really not happy how this turned out. But, if ignore this, which I don't mind this at all. It's painted really nicely, though, I'll admit. So, articulation, it's basically the same as Wild Rider. So, I don't really need to talk about it too much. Except the legs are a little bit better, actually. I think it's just my copy. Because Wild Rider's copy, it was a nightmare. I think this is better. At least in my opinion. But overall, breakdown. He looks good for repaint. Excuse me. Okay. Overall, breakdown's good for repaint. But now for accessories, again, he does come with a gun. Which we looked at this already. So, that's cool. Comes with the gun. I'm still a little annoyed that he only comes with one, while the other ones came with two. Instead, they give him this. Again. Why? Why would you do this? You can give him as a boomerang. Cool. Or, if you want to, which is, I don't know why, make him an axe, part of his evil fusion gimmick. I'm not going to connect it because the paint might chip off and I don't want to take the risk. So, yay. Stupid. I really hate that they did that. You know what, I think in the future I might cut this off. I'm not sure, but I'll see. Not completely 100% sure about that part, but whatever. Overall breakdown is alright. Alright.
Huh. Why do I look kind of weird on this? Weird? You look weird too. How do I look weird? I have the right whites, the right blues, like kind of yours. What's wrong with me? You look like freaking Wild Rider. Yeah, you look like a lanky bastard. Hey, don't say that. I'm just saying. Are we both letdowns? I think we are.
Even the other two breakdowns are wussies. For comparison, here he is with the Cabana Wars breakdown, and yeah, there are, you know, some things I like here better than this one, which is the legs. They are totally different compared to this one. And I think that's it, actually. Everything else just looks mild better than this. But this figure has some paint apps I do like more. Like this is going for like, you know, its own thing, / G1, whatever. This was going for more G1, actual G1 I guess. But you know, aside from that though, I think this is better than this one, because this one is my least favorite mold of the Cabana Wars line. Ugh, get out of here. Here is with an actual Lambo Sideswipe, and they look pretty good together, but again, how did they do such a good job on this one, but they couldn't do it for this guy? That's still gonna bother me for a while, I'm just saying. And here is breakdown finally with the other Stunticons, and I cannot lie, this looks fantastic. With the issues aside, they are one of the best Stunticons we've got in a while. In their own way. For better or for worse. Like, I'll say this, Motormaster is literally awesome. He is the best figure. Dragstrip, he's the second best. I wish you could do some of these, but still, it's not a big deal. I still love him. That end is 50-50. The top is amazing with some kibble. Yeah, but the bottom sucks. Like, look at those legs. Ugh. These two are equally not the best figures, but Breakdown I'm more disappointed in because it's a remold of Wild Rider. But Wild Rider, honestly, I do like him for his own way. I admit he's not perfect, but again, I said this before, at least he's not off-road. That's all I'm gonna say. Overall, though, this set does look great, and you would really, really hate yourself if you missed out on these 5. And before we end things off here, I just want to say this, do comparison with these two. Like, you can see right here that the chests are obviously different. Like, right here. The chests are different. The heads are different. And yeah, everything's the same, besides the legs here. So there are remolded parts. I just wish they made it look more like a Lamborghini, you know? But I know people say budget and all that. Which, come on, they're $1 billion toy company, I'm just saying. But overall, Breakdown and Wild Rider, they're the same mold, but they do have the differences, of course. So, there's that. And final verdict for Breakdown from Legacy, and overall, he's okay. I mean, I'll admit though, I'm happy to have him, and I love the look of the figure if you ignore the fact that he is Wild Rider. At least the mold. If you ignore it, I think, you know, hey, he's a fun figure in my opinion. But on his own, you're better off without him if you buy him by himself. Unless you just don't care and you just like the character overall. If you want to pick him up, go for it. But of course, if you're buying the Stunticons, you have to have him to complete the set. And I assure you, it's worth it in the end. But the vehicle mode is a big letdown. And no pun aside, no pun, it's a little letdown. I wish they just did something with Lamborghini, Toy Hacks, or any repo label company. Please make it look like Lamborghini, please. Or I might just get an upgrade kit, we'll see, I don't know. But overall, Breakdown, vehicle mode sucks. The robot mode is okay. Again, he does have good parts of the robot mode. But overall though, just okay. Oh, also, be careful with connecting him in Menasor mode. Be careful. In the end, I'm going to give this figure a 6 out of 10. Not exactly horrible, but just underwhelming. Because they really messed up the vehicle mode. And it's a remold, yes. But he just has some issues. Like, again, combining him, it's a big issue. So that's it. Hope you guys did a review. I'll see you guys next time with Menasor. Peace.